along with the formula. So the formula is amount is equal to principal 1 plus rate of interest divided by n and whole power nt. Okay, and I have elaborated this formula, okay, because in the CAI syllabus we have r upon 100 and power n only. Okay, but here that n I have considered as t, okay, time in years, and these two n means that how many times the interest or is compounded. Okay, so in this example number 10, we had find the compound interest on 1500 for 5 years at 3% per annum compounded annually. Annually means that once in a year. Okay, so here we substituted p value as 1500. The rate was given 3%, and when we remove percentage sign we divided by 100, so that's why in denominator we have 100. Okay, then how many times, how many years is given in the question? 5 years. Okay, then in place of n what we will write how many times the interest is compounded. So here as it is given compounded annually, so annually means once in a year, so that's why in the power we have written 1 and in denominator also we have written 1. Okay, now when we simplified it, 5 ones are 5, it means that 100 multiplied by 1 is 100. So it means here as we have 5 powers, so what we have done, we have just simplified this. Okay, add these two values, took the power 5, okay, and then when we calculated from the calculator, how, like we will write 1.03 power 5, okay, and then multiply by 1500. So the answer is 1738.9. Okay, we were getting 1738.9. okay, you have solved this one. Then I told you that whatever the value we are getting, it's the value of an amount. So how we can find an interest? We know that amount is equal to principal plus interest. Okay, so we will shift this principal on the left hand side, so amount minus principal is equal to interest. So the value of interest, compound interest, is 238.9. okay, similarly I told you to simplify question number 1 and you have done it. It's question number 1 of exercise 6D and it's question number 1A part. Let's see the question first. Here the question was find the compound interest on 450 for 2 years at 10% per annum compounded yearly. Yearly or annually both are same. Okay, yearly or annually means once in a year. Okay, so here the principal was given 450. Okay, the rate was given 10%, so 10 divided by 100. Okay, and how many years were given? Years were given 2. Okay, and in the question they are saying compounded yearly. Yearly means 1, so it's mean we have multiplied this 2 by 1 and this 100 by also 1. It means that here the value of this n is 1. Okay, then we simplified this one also, and when we take a square of this and multiply it by 450, we were getting 544.5. and then how we can find interest? We will subtract this principal from amount, so the value of amount is 544.5 and the principal is 450. We subtracted it and the interest, compound interest, is $94.5. Okay, question number 3 is John invest $800 at 12.5% per annum compounded interest, compounded monthly. Monthly means the value of n is 12. What is the amount of interest at the end of the first year? Okay, so it means that what is the value of year? The value of year is 1, because they are asking what is the amount of interest at the end of the first year. Okay, so it means the year is 1. Okay, but how many times the compound interest compounded? It's monthly, so it means the value of n is 12. Okay, so let's see that here I have written the formula. Amount is equal to principal 1 plus r upon 100 multiplied by n and the power is nt. Okay, then here I have written as a principal 800. Okay, then 1 plus 12.5 I have written as 12.5 divided by 100. Okay, and then how many years we have? Only 1 year. But the compounded value is monthly. So it means that here we will divide it by 12. Similarly, we will multiply it by 12 also. Okay. What we are doing, as we have the compounded value monthly, so we have divided by 12, and similarly we have multiplied it also by 12. We cannot simplify it without calculator. Okay, so here we will use calculator. So it's 12.5 divided by 112. So it's 0.010. Then we will add 1 into this. Okay. Then what is the power? So we're getting 0.014 and the power is 12. So now it's 800. 1.014 power 12. Okay. Now here we will take power of this value as 12. Okay, so the answer is 1.13 multiplied by 800. Okay, so it's 905.93. It's an amount. Okay, so what they were asking what is the amount of interest at the rate at the end of the first year. Okay, what is the amount of interest? So here we have got amount. Okay, now we will find an interest. So what we will do, we will just subtract this amount principal from the amount. So 905.93 and minus the value of principal is 800. Okay, now subtract it, minus 800. So it's 105.93. I am again explaining this question, this formula of compound interest. In the formula, amount is equal to principal bracket 1 plus r upon 100 into n and the whole power is nt. This t is the time of year that will give you in the question. Okay, this r is rate and this is principal. What is the value of n? The value of n will be the compounded amount given in the question. If it is yearly, so the value of n will be 1. If it is quarterly, then the value of will be 4. If it is like 2 times in a year, then the value of n will be 2. If it is monthly, then the value of n will be 12, as we have considered here. Okay, and similarly, if it is daily, then the value of n will be 365. Okay, so I hope now you have understood this one. Thank you.